Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of November 26th through December 3rd. Warframe just had their last dev stream of the year, and boy did they drop a lot of information for us. First off, join Warframe at the Game Awards on December 7th to get yourself a free Sevagoth and Warframe slot, and also to hear the announcement of the upcoming Whispers in the Walls release. With this update, we should be getting the long-awaited release of cross-trade, cross-save, and account merging, which I covered in this video here in a very deep dive. It will be releasing in waves, so it's not going to be available to everyone as soon as it drops. And I do go over all the details in this video as to how it all works. You can find this on my YouTube channel. If you're returning to Warframe after a while, make sure you jump in-game and use this redeem code MOVEMBER2023 before the end of this month. The dev stream that happened this past Thursday covered a lot of information about the future of Warframe. We got to see the brand new Warframe Qorvex. We learned a little bit about the Tenno melee system that's coming out. He talked about a new chapter, the Kalimos sequence, and it mentions here that Albric's lab will act as a key new hub while you trek deeper into the unknown. We'll also be seeing 3 new game modes added of Alchemy, Assassination, and Netra Cells. DE also confirmed that Gauss Prime will finally be released this coming January. As far as This Week in Warframe goes, we're looking at Nora's Mix Volume 5 happening this Wednesday the 29th. And we also have Baro Katir coming this Friday. And with Prime Resurgence, we're looking at the next offering beginning in 24 days and 23 hours from now. I don't know if this is a bug or a glitch or whatever it is, but Nezha and Octavia have been out almost a month already, and usually these Prime Resurgence frames that come back wind up only lasting a month for us to grab, but we're looking at another 24 days, so this is about a month and a half that they're going to be around. And I don't know if this is intended or if this is going to be something that maybe gets fixed by the time the Nightwave update drops, or maybe when Baro gets here. But even if this is a bug, you still have the rest of this week to grab Nezha Prime and Octavia Prime while they're still in Prime Resurgence. You know, you can earn free in-game items from me directly by watching me on Twitch. Warframes, weapons, mods, and more. I'm live every day. Type !free in my Twitch chat and check out the How It Works link. All questions are answered there. If you have never missed a call mission before, he is on the Veil Factory this week. We have Deathless, Break Armor Veils, Find Sneaky Factory Stuff, Call Sneak Good, Made for This, and Unlock Cache with Passwords. Chipper, in his glorious store, has an Azure Archon Shard, which, yup, you guessed it. That means that the Archon this week, Boreal, also has an Archon Shard. He has the Spy Mission, Excavation, and the Showdown. As far as the events happening right now, we have a Ghoul Purge going on in the Plains of Eidolon for 19 days and 18 hours, and we have a 16 hours and 56 minutes left on a Thermia Fractures in Fortuna. We also have Maru's weekly Ayatan Treasure Hunt. Make sure you grab that, because those are usually super easy. For Steel Path, we have Mobile Defense, Spy, Mobile Defense, Defense, and Exterminate. As far as invasions goes, we have a Snipetron Vandal Barrel versus a Latron Wraith Barrel, a Twin Vipers Wraith Barrels versus a Dera Vandal Blueprint, and as far as today's sortie, it was a Mobile Defense, a Rescue, and a Spy. Now, we don't have any Nightwave going on, so there is nothing for me to recommend. However, again, Nightwave is going to be dropping later this week. So, if we go to the Viri and we look at the circuit here, we have the option of the Torrid, the Dual Toxicist, the Dual Ichor, the Miter, and the Atmos. And if you've already gotten these before, you can scroll to the right, and then you'll have an option of a Rifle Riven, a Pistol Riven, a Melee Riven, or a 20,000 Kuva. So if you still need recommendations for these weapons, I think they're all pretty good. My personal #1 pick is the Torrid from this week. That's just me personally. I'm sure there are other people that would claim any of these other weapons are better, but Torrid is the one I would recommend you get. As far as fun goes, I think the Miter's pretty fun. I don't really hear a lot of people talking about it as much, but I do enjoy it. I wouldn't recommend getting this if you're looking for like something you're going to use all the time. I think the Miter is a little bit more like, I don't know, niche, I guess, to sort of put it. But any of these infested weapons are fantastic. And I mean, so the Atmos is good too. Whatever. This whole week is great. The whole week is great, and just get whatever you guys want to get. As far as the normal circuit goes, we have Nidus, Octavia, and Taro as an option for whichever you want to pick. And if we go check out what Akrithis has in the Dorma Zone, we can see, browsing her wares, that she doesn't even know what she has. She's like rummaging through her purse while this game is updating, and I'm getting network not there we are. We have an Arcane Reaper, 20 Pathos Clamps. We have a Forma Blueprint for 10 Pathos Clamps. Companion Weapon Riven Mod for 20 Pathos Clamps. And a Roken Catalyst Blueprint for 20 Pathos Clamps. A Primary Arcane Adapter for 25 Pathos Clamps. And this I would recommend skipping and just getting these from Teshin. Because farming Pathos Clamps versus farming Steel Essence, personally, I would totally skip this. But then we also have 5,000 Kuva as per usual for 10 Pathos Clamps, and everything is pretty much what it normally is. Stopping by Archimedia and Yanta, reminder for you to grab your Void Plume Pinions, because you're going to then take this Void Plume Pinion, and you were going to give it back to her in a little reversey poo here with whatever, for the 35,000 Kuva for 5 Void Plume Pinions. So just reminder to stop by and grab this every single week. And if we check out Teshin's Steel Path honors this week, we're going to see that he has a Veiled Riven Cipher for 20 Steel Essence as per usual, and a Rifle Riven mod for 75 Steel Essence. So that's pretty good. And if we check out our favorite traffic cone head, we have, browsing his merchandise, a Tenant Ferox with 37% electricity. We have a Tenant Grigori 31% magnetic, a Livia with 26% heat, an Exect with electricity 30%, and an Agendus with impact 29%. It's all trash. Take it back. Don't buy any of these and just hold on and wait for the reset that's going to happen another 4 days from now, in case you still need any of those. Aladino at Iron Wake this week has a Riven mod for 10 Riven Slivers, which we're going to purchase now, and we got a pistol out of it. Let's go. And another Riven mod for 10 Riven Slivers, which we got another pistol Riven. Hey, let's double go. So 35,000 Kuva for 10 Riven Slivers. Definitely grab this. And you also have your 150,000 credits for 5 Riven Slivers. And Invigorations are going to be different for everybody, but this week we are looking at, I have a Zaku with plus 100% ability duration, plus 75% parkour velocity. I have a Haro with plus 200% melee critical chance and plus 75% ability efficiency, and a Nyx with plus 250% primary damage, plus 75% reload speed. And that, my friends, for the most part, wraps it up with this week in Warframe. Remember, Borrow and Nightwave are coming this week. We do have December 7th, which is the following week from now, where they're going to talk more about Whispers in the Walls. Let us know when that's going to drop, hopefully. And that should be pretty exciting, because there is a large possibility that it's actually going to drop when, like, at the Game Awards, that they just do some last-second update. And after they announced it at the Game Awards, boom, we have it. That would be absolutely the craziest and bestest thing ever. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I will see you all later. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling Warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are.